I found batteries. It's been a couple of days. I've had to get a new pistol. Found a crossbow. Got a scope on it. Kind of helps because now I can actually shoot some stuff. And I've come across a couple dead military zombies with a silencer on them. So I've been using that back and forth. Also, they also had a Uzi. Was all I could salvage off them, really. Now I got a truck with 5% fuel left, and I know there's zombies down in this little village thing. I want to take care of them before I get too close. Because it's so hard to deal with them and talk to you. Doing a fairly decent job of it. So, I want to keep this van because it's a very easy thing to use. Problem is, I don't think it's got enough fuel to make it all the way. Plus, I'm worried about aggroing like that dude is. These turned people. Apparently, you only become one of them when you die. I don't know exactly what happened with Patient Zero, but since Patient Zero, things have really gotten out of hand. Plaid shirt, blue sweater vest. Do I have room for... Well, let's just do a recap here. First there was Patient Zero, and let's just sit here and I'll tell you the tale. After Patient Zero got sick, it started off like a really bad cold thing. Turns out it didn't kill them. I mean, it didn't turn them, it just killed them. And in turn, when they died, they turned. Patient Zero died, and before he died, he infected by bodily fluids the first responders and people that came to take care of him. And they in turn got their families and friends sick, and it just spiraled out of control to what it is today. How many people are left in the world? I don't know. Are we gonna make it? Is humanity gonna survive after all this? I don't think so. I mean, I have seen some survivors. The last survivor I talked to, I had to shoot because, well, he murdered 2 other people in front of me. But on the flip side, plenty of cars to choose from. How am I doing on clips? I got 3 clips. Okay, how much? Plenty of gas in this car. I just aggroed all of them, didn't I? Or at least this guy. Alright, well, it looks like there was a wreck up here in the attempt to flee. If only I had known the whole story. I know it's an empty clip, but I can reload it, and I need to keep at least 3 clips of this around in case of emergency. Painkillers are useful. Bandage is useful. What's this? What's this? Not moldy tomato. Not so useful. Where are you? Civilian bullets are very useful. Civilian bullets. Police car with no power. How about the truck here? Does it got any gas or anything? Nope, we can't use that. Nope, can't use that. Okay. Yeah, I got this Beretta with a red dot sight on it. I've been, like I said, I've been changing. I've learned over the last few weeks that you can change the silencer from one weapon to another if they both have the same threading. So I've been editing my muffler to this so I can get around. This car has really got poor traction. I just slowed down for a second to make sure those weren't people. Even at the risk of basically what is killing oneself, I refuse to shoot other survivors unless I absolutely have to. I mean, we're all trying to survive at this point. It doesn't matter what they did in the past, as long as they don't want to kill me. I don't want to have to put anyone down, but the anarchy that ensued, I have to assume, once the government fell, is enough to make, well, just like any horror movie, you know, control of the situation was lost, attempts to regain control were made, but, yes, like I said, it failed, and this is where we are. I'm a few survivors in the middle of a goddamn apocalypse. Well, pro tip for any other people who get this: always scout around the edges of the town first. Use the hills to your advantage. Most people will just march on in, and that's how I've seen several players get killed, either by hordes or by the zombies, as they just walk on in. They forget that the whole fact that mobs, these things aren't passive. They're very aggressive. They attack anything that smells like a person. Car, storage thing you put your stuff in, anything. And if you use the hills, you can waft your scent over a bigger area and make it harder for them to find you, as well as usually you get to drop on them and any trigger happy players that are around. I know I should have a melee weapon out, but at this point I feel like if I'm a goner, I'm a goner. No matter what type of weapon I have, it ain't gonna save me. I am here, and I'm thinking on checking the airport. See what got where. And I know there's a radio tower down by Fenwood Farms. I'm thinking on, I know there's survivors holding up by the Confederation Bridge. I'm debating on if I want to try to reach them or if I want to go over Taylor's Beach and go that way. I might swim it. It might be safer to scout out from St. Peter's Island. But helicopters keep crashing there. They sent, shortly after I found it, the first time they sent a team in to see if they could find any survivors, they being the military, and they all got wiped out. You think they would have learned from the first group, but guess not. Sorry to seem so dapper, but it's been a while since I've last talked to you guys because lack of batteries, and so much has changed. The humanity and society, the way we knew it, the way I knew it, is gone. And don't foresee it coming back, if in my life, if ever. Not my lifetime, if ever. Good thing, pro tip. Grenades, very useful, and so is barbed wire. I've been planning on setting up a base, but hoping to get something to make it worthwhile soon enough. It being the barbed wire, that is. Freaking frack. I need to eat some. I need to get some water in me before I die of dehydration. Knock back some canned veggies. I gotta set up a permanent. I gotta go meet up with those survivors. Set up some sort of a permanent holdout, or at least more permanent than roving the streets every night. I have yet to see anybody come in or out of this place since the one guy was shot dead in there by another by a crazed person. Oh. Huh. Glad I caught myself there. I almost gave away my position by using the unsilenced weapon. I have 2 arrows left after this one too. Come on, give me freaking arrows. They're way more useful than bullets. I need to find arrows, not bullets. Just kind of crazy. I think I've been through here already. Yes, I have. It's amazing how much is left, not how little, considering the riots and everything that had to have gone on when all hell broke loose. So, baseball bat? Moldy water bottle. No, thank you. Well, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna get back to you guys. I'm gonna go take a couple minutes. Oh, yes. So I'm gonna take 5. I know it's a risky area to do that in, but I'm gonna take 5 and rehydrate. And oh dear. Oh shit. Oh shit. Compromised. Get out of dodge time. No scope for the win. No scope for the win. Alright, well, I will talk to you.